want you guys to take a look at this woman's face on the right-hand side of the screen. And I think I was only able to find just this one picture of this baby, beautiful little kid. And the way that this child met its demise, there's no excuse for this. We want justice, and that's why we continue to do these videos. We're going to do them until hopefully we don't have any more of these stories to report on. But that is the face of evil. We're going to get more into the story. Let's talk about this. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And so my news source is people.com, so thank you for the article. A Mississippi mother is charged with murder, with police alleging that she drowned her 2-year-old son. Like, why? Lauderdale County Sheriff Ward Calhoun said in a press conference streamed by WTOK that Adrienne McDevitt, that woman, was arrested after her son, Kelly McDevitt Jr., was found dead by deputies responding to a domestic disturbance. Adrienne is being charged with murder and is currently being held on a $500,000, $500,000 bond, and will be transferred to jail once she is released from a medical facility. Calhoun alleged in a press conference that Kelly was forcibly drowned. So that was purpose, that is intent. Forcibly drowned. And that deputies responded. Adrienne was alone with the child in the home. Certainly a tragic event for this family and for our community, Calhoun said. Calhoun said that this case is still being investigated, but will be sent to a grand jury once the investigation has concluded. It's not immediately clear if Adrienne has retained an attorney or appeared in court. If you suspect child abuse, please call the National Child Abuse Hotline, which is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in multiple languages. 800-4CHILD, 800-422-4453, or www.childhelp.org. We give you guys the fair usage, man. Just ridiculously sad. Beautiful little child. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. I'm curious to know how many of you guys think that they're going to try to get her off for mental illness. You don't know what she was going through, Just Jay, for her to do this to her child. I don't care. It just has to be punished. I'm tired of the excuses. If y'all are tired of the excuses, let me know in the chat. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment. Here we go.
A woman in Lauderdale County faces a murder charge after allegedly drowning her 2-year-old son. Sheriff Ward Calhoun says Adrienne McDevitt is currently in custody at a local medical facility. Deputies responded to a 911 call of a disturbance at a home on Bowlin Long Creek Road Tuesday evening. They discovered the child's body. The sheriff says they are still awaiting autopsy results before determining the exact cause of death, but the initial findings indicate that McDevitt drowned her child.
Hello and thank you for joining us. I'm Ross McLeod. A local mother has been charged with the murder of her 2-year-old son. Adrienne McDevitt was booked Wednesday morning on a charge of murder for the death of her 2-year-old son, Kelly McDevitt Jr. Her bond was set at $500,000. During a press conference, Sheriff Ward Calhoun stated that it is the department's belief that the child was forcibly drowned. Coroner Stella McMahon said an autopsy will be conducted. According to Sheriff Ward Calhoun, the Sheriff's Department received a call concerning a disturbance Tuesday evening in the 2600 block of Bowlin Long Creek Road, where deputies found the child unresponsive. Calhoun says the mother is being treated in a local hospital and remains in the custody of the Sheriff's Department. This tragic incident is taking a toll on the Sheriff's team, and he wants the community to wrap this family and his department in prayers.
This is certainly a tragic event for this family and for our community. And I would ask the citizens of our community who are faithful, praying people to pray for this family. And for our department, it is a difficult job for these men and women to do. And but they have done that job professionally, and we will treat this case like we do every other case, where it will be thoroughly investigated and then presented to a grand jury for their consideration when that is appropriate.
A 2-year-old boy dies in Mississippi.
Let's be honest, I mean, a 2-year-old is pretty much defenseless. It doesn't take that much force if you're an adult to drown a 2-year-old.
Shortly after, authorities would arrest the toddler's mother for the crime. On June 18th, deputies responded to a 911 call of a disturbance at a local home in Lauderdale County, Mississippi, shortly before 8 p.m. There, authorities made a devastating discovery: the lifeless body of a 2-year-old boy, later identified as Kelly McDevitt Jr. Authorities would arrest Kelly's mother, 35-year-old Adrienne McDevitt, for the shocking murder.
So in cases of infanticide, the perpetrators tend to almost overwhelmingly always be female, which is not surprising.
At this time, it's unclear what circumstances led to the toddler's murder. According to Lauderdale County Sheriff Ward Calhoun, the initial 911 call reported a disturbance about a domestic dispute. However, by the time deputies arrived, the two individuals had been separated. While investigators await the results of the autopsy to determine the exact cause of death, Sheriff Calhoun made it clear there was enough evidence.
Beautiful little boy. That's a lot more pictures that I have now. But what y'all want to bet that she was just mad at the dad and took it out on the kid? It's just freaking sad, man.
To arrest the young boy's mom for her son's murder.
Well, I was going to say that, it is early, and so we shouldn't condemn this woman yet because we don't really know what happened. It could have.
Oh, no, I think we should. Somebody drowned this boy forcibly. If she was the only person who had that child at that time, yes, she should be blamed and looked at.
Been an accident. But in these types of cases, very often it is the mother becoming overwhelmed by the responsibility of motherhood, and she may have had an angry moment and just gone too far. We just don't know. It's still too early to tell yet.
It doesn't matter, and I think that's where I'm going to cut the video right there. And again, that sounds like a built-in excuse. I don't like it. I think that sucks. And we've got to stop making excuses for people who hurt, murder, and abuse kids. So since we're going to be equal in this country, then we got to stop talking about this postpartum depression and a woman and her emotions. You don't know what she was going through. Either you're ready to be a parent or you're not. Either you can handle it or you're not. If you do something to your kids, it just needs to be punished. No excuses, no lighter sentences, no chance for redemption. We need to put our foot down in this country and start protecting our babies. These babies can't speak for themselves nor defend themselves against the tyranny of their caretakers. So that little boy, he deserves so much better. Young Prince, R.I.P. We will get justice, and we want to see justice against your mother. It's sad, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. And yes, we should condemn her and her actions. Thank you.